Welcome to my application, RisingCare, where you water virtual flowers that address the goals you value through everyday life. We start exploring our application through our home screen. Here we can see client reviews, discussing their opinions on the application. I chose to utilize this screen as it can influence a consumer's decision to continue exploring my application. We then begin in our tour, which explores our primary features as well as exploring company objectives. This can assist users in seeing how to utilize the application as well as understanding what RisingCare is about. We are then taken to the login screen, where we can input our username and password, or even sign up for our application. After filling out our required details, we have our landing page, which is the primary screen of the app. We investigate the Friends button, where we can explore our friends list and have a chat with friends we've made through our visits. You can see how long you've been friends with someone, as well as your closest friends' details at the top. If we want to have a chat with a particular friend, we can tap the Connect button, which raises our friends' profiles, detailing information about them, such as their current and completed goals. If we click to connect again, we are then brought to the chat menu, where we can send messages back and forth freely. Back home, we begin exploring our garden. We first enable our location and can search for gardens nearby. Here at the garden, we can add a new goal and select from the numerous genres of objectives we want to accomplish, such as travel or even housing. We will start on travel. We begin by writing our goal, along with when we want to complete our goal and the money we target for saving. We can see an outline of our goal, and we can use important tools and estimations to choose from that determine the expected date of when it will be completed. We can then see an outline of our past goals, such as purchasing a new iPhone or another car accessory we want. We can then add the objectives and see the number of goals we have completed. It also highlights the goals that you've completed this week, new friends you've made, flowers unlocked, as well as unfinished goals. We are then sent to the garden, where our flower has begun to start developing. When the flower has completely blossomed, it resembles that the task has been finished, creating a sense of satisfaction for a user. We will then return to our home screen. We will begin by exploring the Flower Wiki, which records all the flowers that were unlocked as well as a concise description of the flower itself. Here we can see the agapanthus with the description of the flower. It also lists that we've unlocked the flower sometime through our visit of the application. We'll then go back to the home screen. Under the More tab, we have more data about the organisation of RisingCare. We also have an interactive element for users to provide criticism of their application experience. They can choose from these three phases: happy, neutral, or sad, which will then register into the system and be sent to the company. I've also developed an in-game store where clients can purchase new vases or flowers from the points they've accumulated. They can utilize these to spice up the garden and establish unique environments to their likings. At the bottom of the screen, we have the user's profile page, which lists their profile. They can change their profile picture if they choose so, as well as settings, where they can enable and disable permissions, push notifications, location services, sounds, as well as friend requests. We also have the About application, which directs them back to the features of our application and how to use the application itself.